Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Dark Souls. Last time we finished exploring the first part of the Duke's Archives, and in this part we are going to make our way down into this area to hopefully finish up the Duke's Archives. So now that we finished up exploring here, what we need to do is we need to head in to one of these rooms here. It's not this one. There's a room in here that has yes, right here. This little thing here is a staircase, and here's the lever for it. So you're going to want to pull this, maybe. There we go. And that opens up the staircase. You can watch out, there is a crystal soldier right there, but it's just one guy, so shouldn't be a big deal. Apparently game did not want me to backstab him. Yeah, there is an item in here. I was pretty sure there was something. Prism Stones. These are actually going to be helpful in the next area that we're going to. If you've played it enough, you don't need them, but if it's your first time playing through this, it'll be really useful, and I'll explain it more when we get there. Okay, so now we are outside of the Duke's Archives. So we're going to want to go down this ladder here. What does this say? Be wary of left. Ah, hello left. Alright. So there are some enemies around here, obviously, and a whole bunch of them. We don't have to fight nearly all of these guys by any means. But I wanna fight them and explore around here, make sure I'm not missing anything, because I don't actually remember if there's any. Yeah, so I know there's at least one item around here. Probably check how my weapon's doing. It's okay. Blue Titanite chunk. Alright, there's a triple header over here, which I don't think I'm gonna bother. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna bother with that. I don't think there's anything over there. Is there? No, I don't see anything. Alright, so we won't bother with them. There's just a lot of enemies that I don't really feel like dealing with. Go see if this guy's guarding anything, though. I kinda highly doubt it. Nothing. It's a good little area to get some souls if you're needing some, since each one of these drops 1200. You can get the Crystalline set, though. Let's take a look. Maybe. There it is. So, okay durability. Not the best stats, but it's not terrible. The power of the crystal grants high defense, so you do get high defense with it. Let me see here. Yeah, pretty high defense it has the least amount of durability of a armor set, but the weight's not too bad. Let's have a look. Let's see what it looks like. There. You look kind of cool. Wow, I can actually medium roll with this set. You know, we might actually be changing up the armor set, finally. Let's see, this is 6.4. That's a big, less lightning, what is that, lightning? Yeah, way less lightning defense, but way more physical defense. No curse resist, though. The upcoming boss, you're gonna want an armor set that has curse resist. Really badly. There we go. Now I can fast roll. Sorry, I want to see if this is actually an upgrade. Right now I'm sitting at 271 physical. So let me throw back on my... And this had 256. Yeah, alright. I guess we're gonna roll with the Crystalline armor. Nice, I can still fast roll. That's at 284. Much less magic defense, but... Oh wait, what? I fast rolled just a second ago. That's interesting. Huh. Weird. Alright. Let's see. So that's a 6.5. Okay, now I can fast roll. Alright, we'll roll with this for a little while. I've never actually used the Crystalline set, so this will be kind of interesting. It looks kind of cool. I'm not exactly getting any brownie points for Fashion Souls over here, but that is okay. Oh, hello. He's slowly coming my way. And I don't think... Yeah, there's nothing you can do over here. Let's take out this guy. We're almost where we want to be. Oh, I dodged way too early. That's okay. There we go. Okay. This is the area we want to go to. This is the Crystal Caves. And this is going to be a bit of a dicey area. There's going to be several invisible pathways coming up, which is going to make this difficult to traverse, to say the least. Hello. One thing you're going to want to do is you're not really going to want to roll attacks. If you can try to take these guys down as quickly as possible, do that. Because rolling attacks, it's going to make you roll off. Okay, so when you go in this first pillar here, at this rock formation, you're going to want to turn right. Follow this down. We haven't hit the invisible path yet. We will be getting there soon, and that's where the Prism Stones come in handy. Especially if you don't know where you're going. I don't quite remember where I'm going, so we're going to have to... The other thing there is if you can see these little snowflakes, they kind of tell you there's a pathway. So you can follow it like this. Just like that. In case you don't have Prism Stones or anything like that. So that gives you a humanity. So now that we've done that, we're going to go back this way. This is a very unique area, very interesting area, and I really enjoy it. You'll also see the Moonlight Butterflies around this area. They will not aggro to you unless you attack them, so do not attack them. So follow this pathway down, and then you're going to want to either, go all the way to the end and get off, or you can fall off right about here. And then we're going to continue going this way. And let me refresh myself here. Okay, here we go. So we've got the snow falling here. So yeah, if you don't have Prism Stones, you can use the snowflakes to help light your way, because they fall on the invisible paths. This is a tough little fight right here because it's a very close quarters and you can very easily fall. So just be careful, don't roll. Oh, that was almost bad. I don't do quite enough damage to take him out quickly. But yeah, try to take him out quickly, and then as you notice, I started sliding once I got here, When you're doing that and you start sliding, hold left on the control stick while you're running to try to keep yourself from falling. Little bit of a cheapness area, if I do say so myself. Alright, so now we have another pathway here. And it looks a little scary. It looks like you're about to fall to your death, but you're not. Now there is an item there. I don't actually remember what that item is. Imminent fall. This actually might be the way you're supposed to go. Yeah, here we go. Yep, and see, that's why you don't roll. I instinctively rolled and realized I made a boo-boo. Yeah, if you roll just like that, you'll just fall off. So, crystal set might actually not be the best set to run for this area because these things do magic damage. I think we'll be okay though. At least until we get to the boss. Once we get to the boss, we're going to have to change up our armor set because we need to resist curse. Alright, so let's try this again. I'm going to run it. Falling down that probably wasn't the smartest idea, but rather than going through slowly and fighting all the things, I'm just going to hightail it back to where we were at. Well, maybe. This way? Yeah, this way. Now, this area is a little bit fuzzy. I don't quite remember the exact pathways to go. Alright, we're gonna run past him. Go this way. Down this way. And then follow this path. Yeah, you can run past the enemies because they'll follow you, but they'll lose aggro by the time you get far enough away from them, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay, so back on this path here. And then want to be near the top as much as possible because we're going to start sliding. Not too big of a worry though. And then there's that fall there. And then... Oh, motherfucker. Damn. Well, I just lost all those souls. That's sad. I should have gone forward a little bit. I got too cocky. Now let's try this again. Before I go though... Okay, Prism Stones are on my hotbar. Try this again. This way. Dodge you. Yeah, I really like this area because it's unique. I don't like the invisible path gimmick that they have in it. But it's not awful if I can just kind of remember what to do. That's you. That's the hard part, is remembering. Okay. Here. Then back down this way. Alright. Try this again. Oh god. Okay. So this time, let's see, imminent fall. Here. Here. You should be able to kind of follow the messages as well if you're playing online. Okay, so we don't even need a fall there. Path ahead. Here. Alright, that actually went better. So there we go, we didn't even need a fall. I was just wasting your time, and I'm sorry. Okay, be wary of pincer attack. So we do have a new enemy type coming up. And they're quite literal when they said be wary of pincer attack. There's literally like crab things over here. Yeah, they're weird, man. Very weird. And these do have a... That is a... Fuck. That is a grab attack that is a one-shot kill, so be careful. Luckily, these things don't have any poise, so you can kind of stagger them pretty easily. I wouldn't really recommend fighting them. However, one handy thing is they drop Purging Stones, which is going to be very useful for this upcoming fight. Because if you happen... It reduces curse buildup, and it breaks a curse. And this particular fight is going to have curses. This one, I think, is a special case. Maybe. I'm not... I might be just lying. The way he's standing over there gives me a pause into thinking that he might be special, but he's not. So you don't have to kill all these guys. I kind of wouldn't really recommend it. I will say I think the first time you fight Seath, if you go in there without killing these guys, they will swarm you, and you'll have to fight Seath and a whole bunch of these bastards. So this first time, while we don't have a fog wall, I'm going to go ahead and kill them. And then subsequently after that, I'm not going to deal with killing them because there's no point. Because we can just run it. Yeah, them not having poise is very useful. Fighting two of these things at once is not very fun though. They do hit hard. Ow. Oh boy. Okay. There we go. You're being a dick, and I could not see for the life of me because of the fucking pillar. There we go. You dead now? Okay. That's another problem with these things, is you can't see through them. Okay, so now that I've wasted all of my Estus, basically. So, this boss fight, he curses you. A lot of his attacks curse. So there's multiple ways you can go about it. You aren't necessarily going to need to roll a whole lot. You can kind of tank it. He stays still for the most part. So one method, this is not a method I've ever tried, is equipping Havel's set because it has the highest curse resistance and just face tanking damage and wailing on him. You have to watch out for the curse buildup though. I've only ever beaten him rolling fast, so we're gonna try it my normal way. You're not gonna need a shield for this. You can't parry anything. Alright, Seath the Scaleless. He's a big boy. His tails do a shit ton of damage. They can do a shit ton of damage. And as you can see, if you noticed, I'm not doing any damage to him. I wanted to showcase that. There is something you must do before you can do any type of damage to Seath. And it showed it in the cutscene. This thing over here, you need to take it out. Now you can do damage. Because if you notice, he was just regenerating. Now you can do damage to him. You can cut his tail off as well, but it is incredibly difficult to cut his tail. Try to stay on the backside of him. So that he can't curse you. Seath is, for the most part, he's really not too bad. His tail will kind of, if you're in the right spot, his tail will kind of swipe you out of harm's way with the curse, but it's just a matter of stay close. He will do this tail smack that will do some damage, so you want to stay away from that. But he's fairly easy to get away from until I run in, just like, oh man, I say all of that and then I go in and get killed. He's fairly easy to get away from, so you don't really, if you want to sit there and face take damage, you can. The problem with that is you can't get away from the tail quick enough because the tail stuns you. His curse attack is not necessarily that worrisome, because if you stay behind him, he can't hit you with it. And most of the time, if you're right behind him and he spins, his tail is going to knock you out of the way of the curse anyway. Ooh. Excuse me, I apologize. Yeah. Seath is really not too terribly difficult. You just have to remember to take care of that pillar, I guess? I'm gonna call it a pillar, I don't really know what else to call it. You have to make sure to take care of that before you can start doing damage. Because I was sitting there, I had up to like 1600 damage on him, but he was just regenerating because of that, so. But I wanted to showcase that. Because if you're like me when I played for the very first time, I didn't know that you were supposed to do that. And I could not figure out why I couldn't damage him. But let's just make our little way back. I don't know if necessarily the crystal armor is doing any better than my original armor set. I might just go back to the original armor set, but the original armor set gave me more diversity when it came to my defenses, while this one's more purely physical. I think we're gonna take the physical drop and go back to, yeah, take the physical drop and go back to our regular armor set here. Alright. Luckily the invisible pathways aren't too bad. Especially if you just kind of pay attention and know where you're going. Okay, so now there's a fog wall. So now you can beeline to him. Be careful though, because these guys can trap you. I've had several runs where I've tried to go after Seath and been just obliterated by these things. You also have to be careful because they can hit you through the fog wall. So immediately roll. There we go. Okay, first things first. Get behind him. Because yes, you have to destroy this thing every single time you start the fight. Take it out. Now he's damageable. Damageable, is that even a word? I forgot about that attack. That's his roar for curse. But I mean, he takes so long to build it up that you're not, if you get like, it's kind of difficult to get hit by it. Yeah, he's hitting me right now, but ooh. Go ahead and heal up. as you can see, you do more damage if you hit him up from the front, but you have a higher risk of getting cursed, so... But... Seath is done. And that is Seath. So yeah, it's just a case of paying attention, honestly. He's really not too bad. That right there opens up the end game. Seath was the last boss we needed to fight to be able to go to the final area. We're not going to go to the final area just yet. Let's get my dexterity a little bit more. We are going to head back into Ulithil so that we can try to finish up this DLC. Because we have 2 DLC bosses left, and before the end of this game. Alright, so we're not going to head straight to Manus right now. There is an item in particular that is very useful for the Manus fight that I want to showcase that I forgot to grab. It helps. I'm not sure if I've even fought Manus enough to showcase all of his attacks. I know I've died to him a few times, but he has a particular set of attacks that is pretty devastating. And this particular item helps you deflect those attacks. So I was actually on my way to go get it the very first time we were here, and I died due to some mages and never went back. But it's very useful, and I'll explain it more when we get there. That was almost a little bad. Alright. Take you out. Alrighty. So, let me see if it's this way. I have to... Yes, I believe it is this way. I have to refresh myself and remember exactly what I'm doing and where to go. Okay, so we're going to want to go down here. Take care of that guy. And then we're going to want to go down this way. Uh-huh. Okay. I believe it is in here. Oh, I rolled much too early. Yes, I do believe it is in here. So down here is actually where I died right when we first got here because of these mages. Ooh. It's actually a little difficult to get through here because of them. So we're gonna hope and pray I can. Wow, I got... Oh, that was dumb. I got stun locked. We want that treasure chest right there. That was really dumb. Man, that sucks. That's okay. Oh, I forgot to rest at the township bonfire. Whoops. So I think we're going to focus on, we're going to grab the item here, and then we'll probably call this episode, and then the next time we'll come back and work on Manus. Hopefully beating Manus and getting everything prepared for Calamite. Because Calamite's going to be the true challenge for me. Never, ever, ever beaten Calamite before. I think I've only ever fought Calamite once. Because I'd get to this point and I'd have all the Lord souls, and I'd get tired of the DLC after fighting Artorias, and then I'd be like, I'm just going to go finish the game. But, ow! I don't want to do that this time. I want to actually showcase it all. Oh god, I hate these fucking guys. I really, really despise this area, honestly. Not for the area so much as the enemies. The enemies are obnoxious. They just have some ridiculous hitboxes, I feel like, and they're very aggressive. They really don't give you a lot of time to react. Okay, let's try not to... I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna get through this, because, man, that was a rough time. You out. Drop here. Yeah, if I'm fast enough, I can knock them out of their animation. Crystal lizard, go bye-bye. It's okay. Yeah, it's knocking them out of that animation. That's the difficult part. Okay, let's see. I want my souls back too. I have an idea though. There we go. There we go. My idea worked. Titanite shard. So we have 2 open chests, and then a lone chest here, which is not a mimic. Dark orb. That is not the item that I was looking for. That is a sorcery. Fudge. Crap. That's not what I was looking for. There. Where is it? This way, maybe? Heal. I know it's around. Oh, hello. I know it's around here somewhere. I'm sorry, Carvey. At least I thought it was around here somewhere. Maybe it's not in this area. Maybe it's in a different part. This is a pickle. There's something called the silver pendant. That is what I'm looking for. That I actually did think was here. But it is not. That is the item that would make the Manus fight easier. However, it's not required. You don't have to have it. Let there be light. I think maybe it's in here. Do I have anything that can cast light? I don't think I do. Oh, crap. That's a problem. Nothing at all. Nope. Shit. Alright. Whatever. That's fine. We'll go have a Manus fight. And I'll do a little bit of looking up and seeing if I can figure out where that pendant is. I'm gonna get my dexterity to 45 because we're capping out on the amount of damage we can do now with our weapon. But I think I'll get it to 45 and then we'll be done with the dexterity part of our build. Normally 40 is where it cuts off, or where you want it to cut off, but hey. It's been a hot minute since we've been here. Is this the right? No, this is not the right way to go. This was not the correct bonfire. I need to go back to the actual original bonfire I was at. Township. Yeah, my bad. So we'll see if we can handle Manus. Who knows? Since I haven't played this in a bit, I might not be able to, but we'll sure try. The other problem with this area is it's making my recording software and my graphics card work extra difficult, apparently. One thing I did want to check. I think I seem to recall... Now, I might be crazy, but I thought there was another shortcut around here, but I think I'm thinking of something else. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's just this. I think I'm just dumb. Okay. We're getting ever so close to finishing this up, which is really, really nice. I have to remember where exactly to go. This way, yeah. And again, I sincerely apologize for the frame rate here. I'm not sure what it is. Fuck. I'm not sure what it is about that area, but it's very much... I know this is not the correct way to go. I do, however, believe there is a little something that I've missed around here. And yes, you can kill these things. I wouldn't quite recommend it, but... because of how much damage they do. Roll, get out of there. Because they do a crap ton of damage, but... I want to kill them. I'm looking for a specific something. Apparently you can kick them too, which is very strange to me. There we go. Let's head back over here and pick up what dropped. Humanity and Black Flame. Very nice. Alright. I don't... I don't know if I'm just missing it. You know what? Aye. Yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, this just takes me back in a bit of a circle, but now I've just got more. Man, I keep missing. Yeah, go away. I don't want to deal with you. I guess I'm not quite in the right area for what I'm looking for. It's not something that's necessarily needed, it's just a cool little Easter egg. Well, not really an Easter egg. It's something that can help you, but it's not, like, required by any means. Okay. Let's see if we can have a go with Manus. Alright, here we go. So you're not going to want to do that, that's for sure. That is the best attack to hit him, though, when he does that. If I've just got to get my dodges down. Alright, that was decent damage on him. Oh, hello. I didn't know you could do that. Well, I didn't do half bad for the first time back at him. Not too bad at all. Damn. Once again, I forgot to rest at the township bonfire. That's okay. Alright, well, I think that's going to call it for this particular episode. Next time, we will come back and start working on Manus again, and hopefully finish off Manus and get on Calamite. Thank you again for watching so much, and as always, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.